I was sharing a lot of my opinions online before many people knew what online was. They didn't have an internet connection. I mean, I'm talking like early 90s. I just graduated from high school and got online and was addicted to the flow of information, being able to get information and opinions from other people as well as to share my own. Granted, we had different things to talk about back then than we do today, other than, same old real religious debates. But as the internet has continued to evolve, and the idea of social media, connects us on an increasing basis. We use, devices like smartphones. My mom just texted me and said, yes. I forgot what question I asked her. Probably, do you like sharing your opinions with other people? She most certainly would say yes to that question. It's easier for you to interact with not just people, but businesses and brands. And even if you think about watching a television and seeing something happen, you can't actually interact with that television directly. You have to use another medium, like a smartphone, a tablet computer, a laptop computer, some other kind of connection to the internet, some real connection to the internet that allows you to connect and give your input, as well as to receive, output. So I recently caught up with the Battlestar Galactica new series that Sci-Fi produced. Amazing series. I've seen all the episodes. I can't remember, 70 some odd episodes. Well worth spending time and money on if you have a Netflix subscription, and I do, to be able to watch videos on demand. I watched some of them on my iPad, and I watched others through an Apple TV. It could have been any connected device. But that's the way I was used to digesting content, just like watching and just watching. Well, now there are ways that I can interact with certain shows when they are playing live, not just in a recorded fashion. You've probably seen programs where they have a little Twitter hashtag, like include this hashtag and tweet out that, you're watching the show and saying something about it. You can interact with other people in the community, with the producers, potentially with the talent. You can give them direct input, and that is so powerful. And we're right here even though it's been happening for some time, we're still on that cusp between old media, new media. So what happens when old merges with new? The economics of input and output. It's not just consuming. It's also producing. And when you leave a comment or when you share a video, like this video with somebody else, you're amplifying the output. And in many ways, you're also providing input as well. You send the link off to your Twitter followers, Facebook group, whatever, and you may say, here's my 2 cents. What Chris says is absolutely right. The economic models are changing. In fact, I would say that when old is merged with new, back in 96 when I started Locker Gnome, I've been riding that wave all along. My perspectives, the things that I want to share, resonate. I mean, that's the only possibility I can consider. I make these connections with you. I'm doing my best when I produce these live videos to involve a live audience here, a live audience there, and let you know I'm a real human being with perspectives. But it's a two-way street. I'm not just looking to give you information. I'm also looking for feedback and information. And believe me, even if you disagree with something that I have to say, it's the fact that you have the ability to say it. And it's so easy to do. You got to keep that in mind. But did you realize, and just to further underscore this, that you interacting with these traditional models of someone talking into a camera changes the game entirely? You are more in control than I am. And think about that. If you want more information, we've got the full story on LockerGnome.com.